Hi guys, and welcome to yet another Classic Gameplay Sunday. In this one, as you can see, it is one of another Grand Theft Auto games. It is actually one of the first ones that I ever really actually played that was 3D, which of course, as you can see, is Grand Theft Auto 3. And really, I personally think this is one of the best they ever designed. Yeah, I know you've got like GTA 5 now and stuff like that, and yeah, it's still on the same platform and the graphics have got a lot better. Yeah, but anyway guys, getting back to it, of course this seems a bit of a broken, but yeah guys, getting back to the actual commentary after my dad called me. We were actually talking about Grand Theft Auto 5. Personally, it's leaps and bounds better than what of course you see in this GTA, the first full 3D GTA game that they actually released on the PS. Was it PS? Ah shit, no, this was a PS2 actually, I think. Yeah, thinking of it, it was. Yeah, it was actually the PS2, not the PS3. So in actual fact, this probably does actually show how much of a leaps and bounds it's actually come on from this one, even though I am playing the PC version, not the PS2 version. How big the leap of the graphics of a game, of specifically talking about Grand Theft Auto series, okay? Not anything else, nothing like that, not other Rockstar games I mean, not actual Rockstars. I'm actually on about the game series as it is, and personally I think it's improved a lot over the years, as you can see anyway, because it gets better, and it just seems really, it's a lot cleaner compared, if say you looked at GTA 5 nowadays, it's a lot more cleaner. The characters aren't, I don't know, I'd say linear, really. But personally, GTA 3 is one of my favourites in the GTA series for the modern, if you get what I mean, like on the modern consoles. Of course, PS1, yeah, but I'd class, of course, the PS2, PS3 and PS4 are more modern than the PS1, because the PS1 was still 2D graphics. And that's what I mean by more modern, is PS2 with the first console that could do 3D graphics. So on that front, it is leaps and bounds, because as you notice anyway from just looking at this video, the gameplay straight away, as I stress again, it is a PC version, it isn't the PS2 version, because in actual fact I don't even think I've got it on PS2 anymore, because I sold it. I think I've still got a PS2, but I've got not many games because I sold them all to get the money. But of course, as you see with it, it's like, you see how he is now. Look at them, they're very, very, very linear. The characters are very, very rough. They literally look like they've been designed off a block of wood and carved. Whereas now you go to GTA 5, they've got like ragdoll effects. Of course the graphics are better, and too as well, of course, the PS3 GPU, CPU, all the Fandango specs and hardware of the PS3 compared to the PS2 is leaps and bounds ahead, even though you've got the PS4, which is better of course now than the PS3. And personally, in that front, I reckon they should either do the next GTA on the PS4, or they should do like GTA 5, like what they done with, was it GTA? Yeah, they've done it with GTA 4, where they had like GTA 4 ballads of Gay Tony and all that, which I think they should do that with GTA 5 and release that story not on PS3, on PS4. And as well, I suggest that Rockstar Games do actually release GTA 5 onto the PC, because looking at the graphics on a PS4, imagine what it would be like on a really top end PC. It would look tons better, because nowadays people are spending a lot of money, and companies nowadays like Nvidia, AMD, ATI, Raiden, all the same company anyway. They're spending a fortune on their GPU technology. Then you've got Intel with all their amazing, like the Haswells, and of course now the thing that you've got that's starting to actually come back into the market of reasonable pricing, but this is more talking about hardware now, SSDs. Whereas they should actually design that for, they should be able to do that with the next consoles, like if they upgrade the PS4 or they upgrade the Xbox One, where it actually has a SSD and not a hard drive, because one, it'll be a lot quieter. I reckon it would help with calling as well, because of course with an SSD you haven't got moving parts the same as your hard drive, so it's not winding up when it's reading and winding down and etc etc. God, sorry, that's my phone. I'm very sorry. But yeah, guys, I'll mute it. That was a shock. With my sister, but yeah. Getting back to the topic, off about my phone. I've turned it off now. Oh, I only turned it off and muted it so you can bloody hear it. But yeah, I reckon it would go quite well having a SSD on a PS4. So yeah, there's my mate popping up in my video. Yeah, I don't know, I think it would be interesting to try it, because of course you can get like 1 terabyte hard drives and stuff like that you can use, which personally works really well. And of course I've got an SSD now onto my normal laptop, and of course I've got one on my MacBook Air that I brought a couple of weeks ago. And it's just really funny how quiet an SSD can make a computer, because you don't hear much noise coming from the system. Like with my MacBook, there's not really much. You don't have what do you call it, vents. I do think I've got fans, but I can't hear them. I can't hear anything. It is literally whisper quiet, and that's just something I like about new systems. Yeah, it's only my regular laptop. It's not like my gaming laptop that I'm using now. That's a really high spec laptop, which of course is a Intel i7 Haswell. It's got all your Fandango 22 gig hard drive. No, not 22 gig hard drive. I was quite scared if I had that. In total, I've got nearly just under 1 terabyte of storage on my laptop, and it's got it's not an, no, I don't know, I'm going a bit mad ever since my phone went off. It's got a Nvidia GeForce GTX 765 mobile, so of course because it's a mobile version it's actually scaled down. But of course later on in the year, or maybe next year, I don't know when, I'm going to be going back and redoing and upgrading my desktop. So then with that, it will be even better. And I'm just going on a crazy little mad run because I'm playing GTA and I naturally get bored of it, and that's what I usually used to do most of the time, is just try and get as much done and then do whatever I want. But yeah, getting back to the topic again about hardware of a computer and my desktop. At the moment, it's got thinking off the top of my head, it's got a EVGA 650 Ti SSC. It's a AMD quad core processor. It's a not black edition. I'm going to actually end up having a i5 installed on it. I will be upgrading the RAM as well to probably 30, the maximum, which is because I'll be having a 64-bit operating system on it. I'll probably put 32 gig on it. I think that's the maximum, whatever. I don't know what the actual proper maximum is because I don't actually know the motherboard that the i5 is going to be sat on, because I think it's not Haswell, it's the one before Haswell. Maybe Ivory Bridge, I do not know off the top of my head, because I haven't got my desktop with me because that's back at my house in Birmingham. But I've got to buy I'm going to buy an SSD for it. It's only going to be about 128 gig, because it's going to basically be for apps, some of the games that I have that I like to play a lot, and then as well, it's going to be my applications like OBS will be run off it. If I ever get round, because I actually am going to try and I will be reviewing in one of my later videos XSplit. So of course it'll be so basically it's just going to be a hard drive for operating system, some games like Gmod, of course, because I love that game. It's awesome. You should actually go on my server, my prop hunt server. So you just go and search BadBoiiOwen, and it should come up. It is actually called BadBoiiOwen prop hunt server. So you should go and find that, and you should go out and play on it. Because it's, I don't know, before I get on it, there's not many people, but then also I get on it and it's rammed. Oh yeah, guys, and as well, I've got a Mumble server now, so you guys can come and crash into it. And the description, the link of it and how to join will be below. Oh yeah, as well, guys. Anyway, I'll put the link into the link down below of this guy, my mate, that actually has designed me my brand new logo, that, as you can see, it's a lot nicer, because at the moment I just liked it. I thought I would never have a logo with Minecraft in, but I have, because predominantly now I'm playing, I don't know, predominantly I play Prop Hunt Gary's mod, but I'm really enjoying it at the moment because it's so you can just do it off the top of your head and not bother planning, and it's just a really good game. And of course I've got my series going with the #1 Mongo, which you should check. But yeah, the guy who has actually designed my new logo, his link will be in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you really liked the videos, don't forget to slap a like on this video and share it, and as well become a fellow minion by clicking on that amazing big red button down below to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye, guys.